time, no injuries, yeah? No? Okay, good. So just if you just came in not long ago, prepare 2 blocks with you. Have them nearby so you don't have to walk and grab them. Okay, and 2 blocks. I don't think we will use a chair today. What else do we need? If you have a light weight, a 1 kg weight, please feel free to have it with you as well. Okay, if you don't have, don't worry. You can always just use a water bottle, or if you prefer no weights, you will just use a block. As usual, I have a lot planned for you. Oh, Amanda, your dog wants to go out. Lunchtime. All right. Shall we start? Yes, let's start. Hey, Ma, where are you? Ah, you're there. Did you see what Christina said? No. Okay, better not see. It's okay.
Sorry, I was filling up water.
Christina volunteered information. Very good. It's okay. You can sort it out with her.
Don't kill me.
No, I don't do that. I'm very nice. Jenny asked me to be kind. I'll be kind. Okay. Let's just start. We will do some handstand variation of spine mobility work. It's not holding a handstand, so don't worry. But I would say it will be very intense on your shoulders. Okay, so during the class at any point, if you're holding like a low lunge, you want to roll out your wrists, please feel free. Get some movement into your wrists, your wrist joints. Okay, but of course we're not holding it for, it might be quite long. We'll see. All right. Good. Let's get started. First, you're going to just stand up, the old lady move, or old man, whatever. Hands on your hips and then just circle. Just big circles. Don't move your head. Keep your head in line with your hips the whole time. And you want to think like you're just circling around a pole. So you want to draw circles around a pole. So start to move out, start to loosen up the hips. Good, and then change direction. Draw big, big, big circle, okay? Really big circle. You're at home, don't need to be shy. No one's going to look. Just circle as big as you can. Good, you're gonna come back to the center, all right? Just stay there, micro bend your knees if you need to. If you have a small weight, you can use a small one. If not, just interlace your fingers behind your lower back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and you're gonna fall forward, bringing your arms overhead. So going for your shoulder extension. Because we're gonna do a lot of shoulder flexion, I want you to stretch in the opposite direction first. So Christina, if I look at you sideways, your hips are behind your heels. I want your hips, yes, there you go. Hips in line with your heels. So you lean forward, put the weight into your toes. Okay, as you put the weight into your toes, you can grip the toes with you grip the mat with your toes to make sure you don't fall over. Keep reaching, feel that squeeze between your shoulder blades. So you need to actively draw your shoulder blades towards each other. As you reach your arms overhead, you want to think as though you can reach for the floor. Remember, Hui Ting, straighten your legs, Hui Ting, you have that hamstring flexibility. Okay, so I want a bit more hamstring stretch today because if your hamstrings are feeling stiff, it pulls onto your lower back. It's a chain reaction you get. So always stretch out your hamstrings. If your knees are slightly bent, it's okay. Just try to straighten one leg at a time. Okay, and then you move one leg at a time, keeps trying to straighten. Christine, can you straighten more your legs? Pull up your kneecaps, work your quads. Yes, 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 yes. Lean forward more, Christine. Forward, forward, forward. Yep. Point your chin down to your toes. Think about reaching your chest towards your big toe even more. So not face towards your shin, okay? Chest towards your big toes. Hold for another 5, 4, good compression, 3, 2, okay, very slowly. You're gonna hands on your lower back first, and then you're gonna roll your spine up, round your back to roll up, round. So scoop that tailbone, draw the belly in, round the back as you come all the way up to standing. All right, if you have a weight with you, put it to the side. Okay, you're gonna do this 5 times, all right? Interlace fingers without the weight this time. You're gonna fold forward as much as you can. Then you release your hands onto your lower back. Scoop that tailbone, draw that belly in. Think about rounding your back. You can use your hands and trace your hands all the way up to round your back until you uncurl your spine, okay? So you go down, all right? You go down with flat back position to go into that shoulder stretch, but when you come up, I want you to round up, okay? So moving your spine in flexion. And when you round up, try to round vertebrae by vertebrae up. You can release your hands onto the front of your shin. Using your hands to trace, you roll up. So you feel your fingers sliding very slowly up towards your thighs. 5 times, yeah? So we're getting more movement, loosening up the spine. Remember, go into full shoulder extension. Make sure you reach your arms to your maximum first. Then you release, and then you round up. So when you round up, the head comes up last. The chin comes up last. So when you're going down, stick that tailbone back to lengthen out of your lower back. Tailbone reaching back and up, keeping the legs straight, extending the crown of your head. Reaching your chest down to find more length in your spine, and then you round all the way up. All right, just 5 times. Okay, very good. Most of you are done. Let's wait for the rest. Take your time if you are finishing. Don't rush when you are standing up, okay? Articulate your spine when you are moving up, so you can move as slow as you can. All right, good. Most of you has finished. One more. We wait for Hema. Okay, good. All right, the next one that you are going to do, you should feel your spine slightly more warmed up already, okay? This is what you are going to do next. So we go with the hips, all right? So you can, so same thing, we're going to do flexion walk and rounding up. You're gonna open up, so you can start from here, okay? Oops. Open up the hip, extend the leg up onto a wall. You can go however close you like. Okay, stretching your inner thigh, stretching the hamstring of the top leg that's here. Toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. You can walk the bottom leg in to be more in line with your hips, up to you. Okay, some of you with more stretch, you want more stretch in your inner thighs, you can widen your stand. All right, so you're going to start with a hip opener here. Okay, hand holding on to your ankle. You're gonna reach your arm up towards the ceiling, okay? So same thing, we start from flexion first, okay? You're gonna bow forward as much as you can. As you inhale, you're gonna lift up, and then you're gonna lean back into extension. So we're going into flexion, you lean forward. If you want to, you can round your back and curl your back as you lean all the way back. with the hip opener, hand holding, okay, as you lean back. Keep the arm in line with the left leg the whole time, okay? So you're gonna do that 10 times. I'm combining some spine work together with a hip opener. Think as though your toes can point up towards the ceiling, or maybe some of you with good external rotation, it can even point backwards. Scoop that outer hip down. Make sure you're not hiking up that hip with the leg on the wall. Ready? You're reaching that arm up beside your ear. First, find shoulder elevation. Lift the shoulder towards the ear, cover the gap between the shoulder and the ear, so you lengthen out of your side body. And you lean forward, bow forward into spine flexion as much as you can go, okay? And then as you inhale, maybe curl the spine round up. As you uncurl, you wanna reach back with the arm. With the chest lifting up, yes, and inhale, come all the way up. And then you're gonna go down again. And then you're gonna round your spine up or flat back, up to you. Lift the chest as you uncurl, you reach back. Yes. All right, and bow forward, 3. And up, 3. Reach back, 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 back. Legs have to go, stay strong. Bow forward, 4. Standing legs strong, yeah? Inhale up, 4. Reach and reach through the chest. Bow forward, 5. Very nice, Annie. Up, 5. Lean back, 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 back. Bow forward, 6. Flexing your spine. You can round your spine down if you like. You don't have to go with a flat back. Up, 6. Lift the chest towards the ceiling and reach back. Bow forward, 7. You can bend the top leg, okay? Feel free to bend the leg, yeah, Shibun? Up, 7. So don't need to keep the leg straight. It's okay if the leg on the wall is bent. Forward, 8. Up, 8. So SY, don't move your hand up and down your leg, okay? The one holding the ankle stays on the ankle. Bow forward, 9. Yeah, stays on the ankle. So you bow forward as much as you can. Don't bring the body towards the leg on the wall. Keep it in line. Up, 9. Bow forward, 10. Keep the top arm straight, Christine. Don't bend the arm that's reaching back. And up, 10. Hold it here. Reach up and lengthen back, okay? Today we're going to do the second part of drop backs, all right? Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Slowly come back up and release. Change sides. Okay, you want to feel like the arm holding the ankle is really strong. Your legs are really strong, not moving anything else except that spine and that arm that follows. Ready? The top leg can bend. It's okay to bend at the knee. That's fine as long as it's in external rotation. Please feel free to modify. Okay, toes pointing up or pointing back. Ready, Rita? Yes, good. Arm up. Now as you exhale, forward fold. Round the back if you like in your forward fold. Please feel free to do so. Inhale, you uncurl, lift the chest up and lean back. Scoop that tailbone as you reach back. Exhale, forward. And inhale, up and back. 2, exhale down. Balance the whole time. Inhale up. 3. Standing legs straight, yeah? Exhale, 4, down. Inhale, 4, up. Lean back even more. Push those hips forward. Exhale, down, 5. Inhale up. 5. As why when you bow forward, the toes don't move. Okay? The toes are pointing up the whole time. Good. Exhale down. 6. Don't move the toes. Toes point up. Inhale up. 6. So we keep that external rotation. Exhale 7 down. Inhale 7 up. Lift, lift, lift. Reach back, back, back. Exhale 8 down. See, I'm very kind today, right, Jenny? Inhale 8 up. Exhale 9 down. Inhale 9 up. Exhale 10 down. Inhale 10 up. Slowly. Hold it there. Let the legs do the work. Legs are strong. Lift the chest up towards the ceiling as though someone have their hands on your shoulder blades and they're pushing the back of your heart up towards the ceiling. Keep reaching shoulder towards the ear. Remember your shoulder elevation as you reach and lengthen out of your side body even more. For last 3, back more, 2, 1. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, slowly release. Shake out the legs. You can release shoulders, whichever you like. Rotate your hips. Okay, shake out the legs. Yes, it's a lot on your legs. When you do drop backs, it's the same thing. It's a lot on your legs as well. All right, now shoulder flexion work with, I'm going to combine shoulder flexion and your shoulder spine work because we usually don't have enough time to do it all one by one. Okay, so you've done this before. All right, this time you're going to take lesser steps from the wall, maybe just a 2 foot distance away from the wall. You're going to stand with your feet hip width apart, okay? You're going to go like your cat stretch. So you're going to walk your hands up, all right? First stay here. So if you stand too far back and you cannot reach the chest, some of you might do this, right? To reach the chest, no. I want buttocks away. So stand closer towards the wall, okay? Hands up as high as you can. Shoulder elevation, reaching shoulders to the ear first. You push your butt away. As you push your hips away from the wall, you will feel your hands sliding down. Maybe chest can touch the wall. If it can't, please go nearer, okay? If you can slide down more, slide down. You're gonna stay on your fingertips, chin on the wall, all right? Or you can, if you're comfortable, chin up. From here, shoulder flexion, arms up, down, up, down. Okay, so in this position, you're going to do your shoulder flexion in your back bend. All right, it's I find it even harder than doing it in the handstand variation. Okay, because of the openness you require in your thoracic. So, butt pushing away first, Jenny, but slide back more. Walk closer towards the wall, Jenny, slightly closer. Li Cheng also, slightly closer towards the wall. Yes, chest to the wall. Come onto your fingertips. Okay, so Rita, I can't really see your arms, but that's okay. All right, just need to listen. Okay, so slide your chest down more, Christine. Good, stay on your fingertips, like your fingertips pushing away from the wall. Amanda, go closer to the wall, Amanda. Yes, butt back more. Slide your chest down. All right. We try one arm at a time first. Okay. Let's not try both arms. Just one arm at a time. Lift your right arm off the wall. Keep your chest to the wall. Lift your right arm off the wall. I know, right? Hard or what? Right arm down. Left arm off the wall. Lift. Lift that left arm in shoulder flexion. This is your shoulder flexion strength. Left arm down. Right arm up off the wall. Lift it up off the wall. Fingers off the wall. Elbow off the wall. Right arm down. Left arm up. So if you think in handstands difficult, in the back bend it's even more difficult. Left arm down. Okay, now hold it here. All right. If you really need to, you can widen your hands slightly more apart to do this. But if not, please try to keep them shoulder width apart. Keeping the chest to the wall, reaching the tailbone back, so you are pulling your tailbone away from your belly button. Your rib cage is pulling away from the belly button. Now you're gonna stay here. We're gonna do this 5 times, lifting your arms off the wall, okay? Good, and we go, lift up 1, off, both your arms, Lisetta, fingers off the wall as well. Go closer to the wall if you need to. The closer you go, the easier it is, okay? Both arms up, both arms down. I know, right? Your shoulders need to work so hard, Christina. And again, both arms up, shoulder flexion, lift and down. 3 more. Shoulders back, lift your arms off the wall. Lift, and up. 2 more. If you feel like it's not lifting, it's okay, just try, okay? Lift up 4. Lift. Keep the chest on the wall, Shibun. Try to lift your arms even more. You're working those muscles there, and up. Last one, you're gonna hold, okay? Stay on your fingertips, create that space away from the wall. Good, and then now you're gonna lift up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, elbow off, 5, 4, any lift, 3, 2, 1, and release your arms down. Shake out your shoulders. You should feel your shoulders working so hard. Okay, that is shoulder flexion requirement for your back bends is a lot more, okay, than your handstand, unless you are doing your handstand Mexican. All right, so the next one that you're going to do, passive stretch now for your shoulders. It won't be too bad, okay? You're going to, we do the one that, you can do it standing. I just cannot do standing because then you won't be able to see me, okay? On your knees, hands on top of the block, your block medium height against the wall. Too much for you, turn it flat, okay? Depends on how much passive shoulder flexion work you have. Most of you might be able to do it because it's just more of a passive stretch, but try to make it more active by pressing your hands down actively into the block, okay? So you're gonna put your hands on top of the block. Again, tailbone reaching back away from your belly button, rib cage reaching up away from your belly button, walk as close as you need to, reach your chest to the wall. If your chest don't touch the wall, or rather if your chest touches the wall, you go down lower, okay? So you adjust, you keep adjusting, keep going lower, 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 as long as your chest touches the wall. If your chest doesn't touch the wall, it's okay, all right? You just stay here if your chest don't touch the wall and try to press your chest to the wall. It will help your shoulders to open up in more shoulder flexion. Understand? Yes? All right, let's go. Hands on the block, yes. Remember, you can choose whichever standing or kneeling position, doesn't matter. Jenny, slide your chest down more. Keep your hands on top of the block and your hands are pushing down strong into the block. Really, really strong. Christina, slide that chest down more. Lisetta, tailbone back even more, chest lower. Lower, 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 lower. Okay, it's good to go to a point where your chest is slightly off the floor. You know you are working at end range, okay? If your chest is touching the wall, you are not at end range. It means that you can go even more. All right, you want to work at your maximum. Christine, hands on top of the block, yeah? Not at the side, okay? And arms straight. Don't bend the elbows, Christine. Don't bend, arms straight. Reach through the shoulders. Press down strong into the block. Open up. Feel that heaviness between your shoulder blades for another 3, 2, 1. and slowly release. Okay? So when you make sure, just make sure when you're doing your shoulder flexion work and you're holding it there, okay? Your arm doesn't go out to the side and start to bend the elbow. Keep the arm hugging in, straighten the arm as much as you can in external rotation of your upper arm bone. So don't let the elbow flare up to the side when you hold the block. Make sure they hug in and extend, okay? Because sometimes when you go deeper and deeper and your shoulder doesn't have that range, it starts to go out to the side. That's pretty common, all right? It's just take note of that. The next one, chin, okay? So we're gonna stretch your cervical spine, all right? It's going to be intense, I tell you first, okay? You are going to have block, medium height, okay? Everyone medium height. If you really feel like you're dying, lower, okay? But if you can, medium height, all right? You're going to have your chin down onto the block, okay? From here, we're going to do P and F for your neck, all right? Your cervical spine. With your chin on the block, you're gonna walk your knees back slightly, okay? Allow the chest to sink, hands behind your knees, elbows pull towards each other. Allow your chest to move down, push your chin down strongly into the block. Okay, you're pulling shoulders down away from your ears, you're holding the back of your knees, elbows don't flare up, elbows tuck in towards the midline. It is intense, yeah? I tell you first, it is intense. You want to have strength in your cervical spine, your neck muscles there. So your chin needs to push down strong into the block. As your shoulder blades are pulling back, you hold the back of your knees. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. So reach the hands to the back, yes. Chest moving down towards the floor. Now hug the elbows in, Christina. Yes, that's it. Elbows hugging in close to your ribcage, down towards the floor even more. Okay, if your chest is touching the floor, please feel free. Hema, you can walk your knees slightly more forward. Hema, knees slightly more forward. Yes. Hold it there, waiting while you're on the lowest height. Breathe for 5, 4, 3. Shoulders back more. Bend the elbows, Hema, like you're pulling away from the block. You want to pull your chin off the block. 2, 1, and release. Intense, yeah? I know. This is part of your spine, okay? Don't forget this is part of your spine. Your spine runs from the base of your skull all the way down to your tailbone. You must have strength in your neck, okay? As long as you want to look back, you don't want to drop the head, okay? And then you just jam into your neck. You want to find that extension. Strength comes from you want to find extension from your strength. The next one, next challenge, block up higher, okay? Same thing, same, no difference, okay? Chin on the block, hands behind, hold. Allow the chest to move down. Elbows up in. Okay? Let's go. So neck really, really strong, okay? These are the kind of stuff I would not teach in a yoga class because you want to hold a steady, comfortable pose. And you want to be contented, but here slightly different. Okay, pull against the back of your knees. Pull the shoulders down, depress your shoulders, but retract those shoulder blades. Chest moving down towards the floor. You can feel your chin being pulled away from your chest as your rib cage pull away from the belly button and reaches down towards the floor. Wherever you are, hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down on the floor, support yourself, come back up. Okay, just give your neck, just look side to side, side to side. Do a bit of rotation to release in both directions. Don't move your neck fast, okay? Move it slow. Just release any tension you have. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears. Yes, everyone? Still there? Still okay, right? Not too bad, yes? Okay, good. Now we go. You have 2 blocks, yes? You are going to have 2 blocks with you. Okay, we are going to hold your low lunge position. All right, first one with the back knee on the floor. Okay. So you're going to put your back foot against the wall, all right? Back knee down on the floor. We start with left leg forward first. All right, square the hips, right hip moving forward, left hip moving back. So you prepare your blocks with you first. You want to scoop that tailbone, shift the hips far forward as much as you can. All right, so if you need the blocks, you use the blocks. If not, we start with some lateral extension and flexion. Fingertips down alongside your hips. If you need the block, you can always put one hand on the block and reach over. And then you will go to the other side as well. Okay. Good. Square the hips, right hip forward more when your left leg is the one stepping. Right hip push forward, so squeeze that right glute. Good. Remember to go to the other side. So whenever we do side stretches like that, all right, you want to feel like you're creating space, not a back bend, okay? This is not a back bend. This is a side stretch. You want to feel like you're pulling the vertebrae away from each other sideways to create more space. Good. Once you are done with both sides, you're going to come back to the center. We've done a lot of shoulder flexion work. Okay, now it's just holding it here and combining your quad stretch together with everything else that you have worked on. You can hold the blocks this length, okay, if you cannot reach the wall, or you can hold the block this length, okay? So when you reach back, you either reach back like that, or you can reach back, maybe some, if you can grab the block flat, please go ahead. But it's very uncomfortable for my hands because I can only have 2 fingers around, all right? So use whichever length. You're gonna reach your arms up in shoulder flexion, square the hips, okay? From here, you're gonna lift the chest up, reach your arms back. Remember, cervical spine needs to move, head, reach back, all right? You can walk your arms down, okay? No need to walk to your ankles. What I want you to focus, elbows don't bend. Push and straighten your arms, move your hips forward more. Okay? Think as though you can lift that chest up even more as you sit the hips forward and down. And then we're just going to stay here. Okay? If you want to walk down a bit more, please feel free. All right? Hands in line with shoulders. That's enough. I want you to feel that nice region and nice stretch, nice lift from the chest. All right, then you slowly come back up. We are holding it there, okay? So please, all right, be careful, breathe, okay? Ready? Sit the hips forward and down first to your maximum. You're not going to lift your hips up. Hips stay down. Inhale to reach your arms up. Reach for that back wall. Yes, with the blocks is good because that blocks can help you to push and straighten your arms and elevate your chest even more. Remember, you can always change the length of the block. Do not worry. All right, so when you look back at the blocks, keep them shoulder width apart. Good. Christine, I think you can walk your hands down more. Christine, I think you can change to the other medium height. Otherwise, your hands cannot walk down. You have very, very long arms. All right. Now, everyone, squeeze that right glutes. Pull that outer right hip forward. Remember, you go to a point you can stay. You don't want to go too much that you cannot stay. Christina, pull out the right hip forward. Pull your right shoulder forward more. Yes, you square off your shoulders. Left shoulder back, right shoulder forward. There you go, very nice. Some micro adjustments. Everyone keep breathing. Keep holding, Hema. Don't take so many breaks, Hema. You stay there and you breathe. Push away from the blocks. Your arms are working really hard to push away. Hold for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Amanda, walk down lower. Amanda, 4, 3. Amanda, lower. Keep going. 2, 1. Slowly come back up. You feel the whole front side of your body lengthen, okay? That's the feeling you want to have in your back bends, that lengthening, that hyperextension in your spine. All right. Now, don't release. We've been stretching that right quads, right? Keep the right side, okay? We continue with the right quad stretch, all right? You are first option for those who want more quad stretch. Tuck toes under, knee touching the wall. Left foot, same thing, still forward. Right butt cheek pushing against the right heel, you come up. You should still feel stretch in that right quad. Okay, this is number 1. Number 2, you're gonna sit the hips down low. Put the block by the side. If you need to, you can always have hip support with the block. Okay, and then we're gonna walk into that shoulder flexion as you sit the hips down low. You can curl the chest back if you like. All right, maybe some of you can even go towards the wall, hands to the wall, walk until your elbows touch. Okay, so completely up to you where you want to go. All right, ready? Tuck toes, knees touch the wall, cannot touch the wall, don't worry. First butt cheek to the heel, press your butt into the heel as you scoop that tailbone. Feel that right hip, feel that right quads, your right psoas stretching there. Scoop that tailbone down here first. The more you can scoop that tailbone down, the more stretch you're going to feel on the front side. Good. Take a deep breath in here. As you exhale, sit the hips down low. Most of you will need to scoot your left foot forward more, unless you are specifically working into that dorsiflexion. If not, walk your left foot forward. So it gives you more space for you to sit the hips down even lower. Some of you can even have your ankle slightly in front of your knee. Let's go, Lisetta, let's go. Sit the hips down low, Lisetta. Don't lift the hips up. Lower, lower, lower. So you're using that back toes to push away from the wall to send the hips forward. Your back foot is not just resting. You're using that back leg, okay? Good, once you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up. Maybe stay here, just arms up. Maybe reach to the wall. Maybe look back, extending the crown of your head. Maybe some of you walk your hands down until you can reach the elbows towards the wall in your shoulder flexion. Lisetta, if you put your knee on the block, it's slightly more comfortable. So you have a bit more buffer from the floor so that it's not so painful. Everyone stay there, breathe. Remember, the aim is not to grab the foot, and the head is not going to go on top of the foot. It goes inside of the foot. Then you know you are aligned because the right foot is in line with right hip, left foot in line with right hip. So the head not sitting on top of the foot. Hold wherever you are for 5, 4, 3, try to reach elbows to the wall. Keep going, Christina. Go, go, go. 2, there you go. Hug the elbows in. 1, and slowly everyone release. Okay, actively curling back. Slowly release, come out of the posture. Kaylin not here, so we're not holding a 4-minute quad stretch. You get to rest. Okay, enough rest. Change sides. Right leg forward, knee down. When I say rest means you take 1 breath. That's it. You inhale, exhale, let it go. You move on. You will feel a lot in your legs, okay? Legs have to work hard here. Even when you're stretching, legs are working hard. First one, back knee down. Yes, right foot forward. Square the hip, Christine. Right hip back, left hip forward more. Yes. All right, everyone ready? Do your side stretches first. Go side to side. You can just hold it one time on both sides, long time, or you can move side to side, getting more movement. Completely up to you, okay? Most of the time, I prefer something a bit more dynamic. Sometimes I prefer to hold. It depends on what you're feeling that day. Sometimes stretching and holding is better. Sometimes moving more is better for you. You need to know how your body feels. Annie, I need you to square the hips, left hip forward more. Yes. Try not to let that left hip move back, especially in that side stretch. Pull that outer right hip back more. Hui Ting also, square those hips, Hui Ting. Yes. All right, ready everybody? Okay, I cannot hear you, so I assume yes. Reach both arms up. Take the block, 2 blocks. All right, inhale, reach arms. Exhale, reach back. Extend the crown of your head back. Find that openness in your throat region, openness in the chest across your collarbones as you reach back. So when you reach back, it's not passive. You push away from the wall strong. Okay, like you're resisting the wall, like you want to crush the wall with your arms. You push them really super, super strong, like you can break through the wall. You are pushing your outer left hip forward, lifting that chest up high. So every time you inhale, feel like you can push your chest up towards the ceiling even more. Like someone have their hands on your shoulder blades and pushing your back of your heart up. If you can, you walk your hands down lower, but remember you go to a point you can hold, okay? I don't want you to come up, go back, come up, go back. You stay there. Hema, hug your right knee in towards the midline. Yes. And left hip forward more, Hema. Left hip forward even more. Okay? Good. Breathe. Walk your hands down if you can. Hold it wherever you are. Breathe and breathe. Remember, inhale, lift that chest. Exhale, sit lower, push away from the wall. 10, 9, 8. Christine, let's go lower, Christine. Come on, Christine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly make your way up. All right. Continue with that left quads. Move it all the way back to the wall. Remember, tuck toes or point toes. And then we have a little bit more lower back work. All right, quad stretch. Press your butt towards the heel first. Scoop that tailbone down, Rita. Think about lengthening that tailbone towards your right heel. Yes. First, you want to feel that nice quad stretch. You're using your front foot to push your hips back as you scoop that tailbone towards your right heel. All right, once you're ready, sit those hips down low, wriggle your right foot forward. Have your hand on the left, have your block on the left for your left hand if you can, because your right hand can rest on your right knee. So turn the block up higher. I don't want you to be leaning forward. I want you to keep your chest up high here. Okay, so block always at the tallest. Sit the hips forward and down even more. Yes, use your back foot. Push away from the wall using your left leg. So left leg is active, pressing and resisting the wall, sending your hips forward. All right, once you feel like you are at your maximum quad stretch, like you cannot sit any lower, then you reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And then you take your time to make your way to whichever variation you would like to go to. If it's just to stay in that shoulder flexion, reaching your arms up and back, that's okay. Very nice, Christina. So Christine, you can bend your elbows to walk your hands down, yeah? Your head is almost touching your toes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, you should feel your hair tickling your foot. Lean back even more. There you go, Christine. Sit the hips down more. Yes, you're reaching for the toes. It's just there. Keep going, Christine. Keep going. Keep going. Yep, 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 yep. You should be able to feel it now. Hold it there and breathe. 10, 9. Very nice, Christina. 8, 7. Waiting. Keep going. Keep going. Amanda, where are you going? Amanda. 5, 4. Lift that chest up more, Rita. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Slowly come out. Slow, huh? Shibun, slow, slow, slow. Okay. All right, we've worked a lot of your spine already. Now a bit more, okay? Strength work back. All right. So first one that I want you to do, you are going to have a block, okay? You know where your lower ribs are? Where your lower ribs, where it's going to end, you will feel that small gap just below your chest. That part, you are going to rest your block on that part, okay? That lower ribs part, all right? So this is how it's going to look like. You are going to rest your lower ribs at the back edge of the block, okay? So you can feel your chest resting on the block. The lower ribs pressing into the block, your legs straight, so you can tuck toes or point toes up to you, okay? You're going to start with arms straight here, all right? Then as you inhale, you're gonna scoop that tailbone, squeeze those glutes, engage, okay? Knees pressing down, legs don't need to be straight. Inhale, you're gonna press into the block. You feel your thoracic lifting and reaching up, but still pressing those ribs down, okay? You're gonna swing your arms to the back, all right? From here, inhale, you lift off the block. Exhale, you go down onto the block. Inhale, you lift up. Exhale, you go down. Okay? Try. If you can't lift off the block, it's also okay. Try, okay? I want you to have a bit more back strength to lift up. So remember, okay? Lower ribs, the block is resting on your chest. The lower part of the block is resting on your ribs. So your chest is resting on the block. Okay? Ready? Arms forward first. Listen carefully for the instructions. Christina, you need to move your block forward more, towards your chest more. The lower part of the block on your lower ribs. So forward more. More. Okay. All right. Yes. There you go. All right. Good. Both arms forward first. All right. Squeeze that glutes first. I want to see that your glutes are working. Scoop that tailbone down. Inhale, lift your arms up, lift your chest, chin up. You should feel your lower ribs pressing into the block. Yes, you should feel it pressing down strong. You're going to circle and open your arms out to the sides. Retract those shoulder blades. Stay here. Okay, legs strong. Inhale, lift off the block. Press your hips down, not the legs, yeah? You press your hips down, you press, lift. So Hema, arms out to the side. Yes, retract, then lift that chest off the block. Yes, there you go. And as you exhale, down to the block. And again, inhale, lift up. I know it is difficult. It's not meant to be easy. And down. Jenny, you need to move the block forward more. Not on your belly, on your chest. The whole block on your chest. Forward more, Jenny. Forward more, forward more. Yes, okay. And again, up 3. Yeah, and down. Rest the ribs down. And up 4. Lift. Engaging those glutes as you lift. Squeeze shoulder blades and down. Up 5. When you go down, not all the way down, okay? Just rib cage touching the block will do. And down. Very nicely, Cheng. Up 6. Lift. Yes. And down. Up 7. Lift off the block. And down. Up 8. Lift off the block. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Chest up. Legs working hard. Down. Up 7. Lift up. Christina, are you lifting off the block? Lift up and down. Lift up. 8. Lift, 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 lift. Higher, Hema. Come on, let's go, let's go. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. And down. 2 more. Up 9. And down. Last one, we hold. Up 10. And you hold. Good. You want to imagine like your hands can hold on to something and it's pulling you back. And you're going to pulse the chest back towards the back wall. Lift up, Hema, Hema, Hema. Hema, lift up, Hema, lift up. Hema, don't go down. Pulse your shoulders back. Lift the chest up without your hands, yeah? No hands, Christina. Come on. 10, 9, off the block. 8, lift. 7, 6, curl. Active back work. 5, Hema, active, lift off. 3, 2, anyone? Okay, release. Okay, it's good to be flexible, but you want to be strong as well, okay? And this requires what we call active flexibility, is how we define mobility. You want to move into your end range stretch with your strength. Hi, Alvin. You went to tapao food? Okay. Everyone still there? Yes? All right. So we're going to cycle through 3 more things, and then we will end the class. So I told you, all right, we are going to, I like to break down your drop back. So we're going to do 2 different movements for drop back. And then the last one that you are going to do is just exploration work. Okay, it's just something that you might like to work on. Okay, so the first one, if you have done my class before, you would have done it before. All right, the second one will be something new. So we're going to work on this first one first. Okay, so we have done this before. All right, you're going to have your hands at the wall. Remember when I said drop backs, you always start from this position. The head goes first because that's your cervical spine, and then the rest of your spine follows, okay? So we're gonna use the wall to prepare for that first. So you want to think about chest to the wall, tailbone reaching back, okay? You keep one hand on the wall, the other one in shoulder flexion, head back. Okay, so first head back, cervical spine, chest follows. Then you're gonna reach, hips push us forward. You go as much as you can, and then you reverse. Hips push back, chest to the wall. And then we go the other side, reach back, reverse. Okay, the whole time, your head reaching back. All right, so always start back bends with extending the top first. All right, so the top hand that's supporting yourself on the wall, it's normal for it to slide up and down as you're moving deeper and deeper into your back bend. Okay, just let it slide. It's okay. All right, remember at the end range, you're pushing your hips forward towards the wall even more. All right, let's go. So first, like your cat stretch we did at the start of the class, arms reaching up, chest to the wall, tailbone reaching back. That's number one. It's okay for you to go closer to the wall. Don't worry about where you're standing. You just want to get that movement and learn that movement first, okay? Good. So we're going to start. Right arm shoulder flexion. Lift off the wall first. Really strong with that shoulder. Head back, yeah? Now reach back through the head. Lift the chest off the wall. Good. Start to lean back as you push the hips forward. Your left hand will slide down the wall as you try to reach back, 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 back. Push your hips to the wall more, Christine, and reach back more. Reach back more. It's okay if your hip touch the wall. Don't worry about that as well. And you reverse that movement. You push the hips back first. Then your chest touch the wall. Then your arm touch the wall. Okay? Good. And we go the other side. First, left shoulder, shoulder flexion, lift off the wall. Yes. And then you're going to reach the head back first. Lisetta, head back first. Then the chest back, shoulders back. Rib cage up towards the ceiling. Hips pressing forward. So you want to find that full movement in your spine. Let the right hand slide down as you try to reach back. Don't bend the knees. Legs straight, 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 straight. And all the way back up to the wall. Remember, hips pull back. Chest to the wall. Shoulder to the wall. Then your chin to the wall. You need to do it in that sequence, okay? If not, you're not moving your spine. You want to do it bit by bit. We do one more time, okay? Right arm off the wall. Head back, shoulders back, chest up, hips forward, reach back, legs straight, legs straight, legs straight. Press your hips forward even more. So we explore everything from your upper back to your mid back to your lower back. Everything goes together. And all the way back, push your hips back. Rib cage will touch the wall. Chest will touch the wall. Shoulder will touch the wall. Very nice. Left side. Left shoulder and shoulder flexion. First you reach that off the wall. Head back. Then you're going to reach your shoulders back. Lift your chest up. Rib cage off the wall. Press your hips to the wall. Let your right hand slide down as you lean back. Remember that hip opener we did at the start of class? Same. Keep the chest lifted like your low lunge. You push away from the wall to lift that chest up. Good. And all the way back up to standing. Very nice. Remember, hips push back. Rib cage touch the wall. Chest touch the wall. Arm touch the wall. The next one that you are going to do for your drop back, you're not actually going to do a drop back. Of course, if you can already, please go ahead. Give me 10 drop backs up and down. Okay? If not, this is what you are going to practice so that it's less scary for you. All right? You're going to change it slightly. You're going to take support with your hands. Okay? Leg strength. Okay? Feet can be wider than hip width. Your hands behind. You can start from this position. Like you pull the back of your knees just now. You pull the back of your thighs. Shoulders back. Head back. Okay? Then you're going to move into this position with your legs straight. And then you're going to bend the knees. See whether you can see the floor. Straighten your legs. Bend the knees to see how much you can bend. Straighten your legs. That's all that you're going to do. Okay? Because when you're doing a drop back, all right, if you're not touching down with legs straight, most likely you need to bend the knees. So you don't want to be scared of that movement. Of course, you only want to bend the knees at the last part. Okay, when we go down, you always want to extend that, hyperextend your spine with legs straight first. You only bend the knees at the last part. All right, ready? Let's go. Hands on your thighs. Remember, hands on your thighs, retract those shoulder blades like you did just now. All right, head back, shoulders back, chest up. Push the hips forward. Keep those legs super straight. You can slide your hands down towards your knees. All right, stay there. You're going to bend your knees to your own maximum, whichever maximum you have. Strong. Straighten those legs. And again, this is the ankle flexion that you need to have. Straighten the legs. And again, bend the knees. Bend as much as you can. And again, straighten those legs as much as you can. Legs straight, legs straight, legs straight. Bend the knees. Of course, one day you want to do your drop backs with completely straight legs. Straighten. We go for 3 more. Bend the knees. Christine, come on. Bend, 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 bend. You feel the back of your legs working really hard. Straighten the legs. Press into those heels. And then one last time, bend the knees. Bend the knees as much as you can. If you're ready for your drop back, please go ahead. Hands back. Reach down to the floor. You realize you can drop back very easily, very smoothly because you can see the floor now. Not so scary. Of course, if you drop back, you must stand up. Very nice. Beautiful. Okay. Is everyone okay? So I'm trying to break down the movement of doing a drop back rather than just you dropping back, getting you more comfortable, okay? Knowing what you need is not just your spine extension, all right? Your hips also need to extend. Your legs also need to work. Your ankle flexion also has to be there in order for you to touch down. All right, so a lot of different parts to a drop back is not just spine. Okay, so the next one that you are going to do, very nice, Annie. You can do another 20 more to the end of the class. The last one, exploration work. Okay, one, I'm going to show you very, very basic. Okay, it's just spinal extension, like doing a cobra pose against the wall and coming into an L-shaped handstand. Number 2, I'm going to show you, we've done this before. You are going to cycle through Mexican and Scorpion. All right. So I'm going to show Mexican and Scorpion first because that one you can, for those who are exploring, you might probably need more time. Okay. So for those who are going into your Mexican Scorpion, you are going to find like a 1 leg length away from the wall. Okay. You are going to come into your wheel, your bridge wheel, whichever you like to call it, hands shoulder width apart. You will have to adjust your distance on your own. Okay, some of you with longer legs, you might need to walk a bit further back. All right, you decide. Okay, you're gonna have your feet on the wall. All right, you push, straighten. You're going to find Scorpion first. We're gonna think about looking forward. Okay, reach the chest forward. And then you're gonna find Mexican by pushing your chest back, more shoulder flexion, sitting your hips down low, push the chest. And again, Scorpion, and again, Mexican. Okay, you cycle through this. For those who want to do slightly more basic, slightly, it's still going to be quite a bit for you. Okay, you're going to find this shape on the wall. You're going to step up to the wall. Okay, first you're going to start with spine flexion. All right, you can think about rounding your back, chin to the chest, belly in. And then you're going to walk your feet up, extension, like a cobra pose. Okay, you allow your chest to move forward, shoulders stacked on top of your palm. Then again, walk your feet down, back to your L shape, draw belly in, flat back. All right, and again, cobra. Okay, so you can choose Whichever variation you like to do, okay? Whichever you are doing, 5 times. So each, whether you're doing that Mexican and scorpion, or that L shape and that cobra, 5 times each, then you come down. Okay? Let's go. Very nice SY, but push your chest forward more, towards your palms more. Forward more of the chest. Use your legs to push that chest. Open up the shoulders more. Feel like you're flaring out that armpit region. Yes, then you go into your scorpion. Look forward at the wall, straighten. Push your legs straight. Yes, very nice. So Hema, keep shoulders on top of your palms. Good. Very nice. Please feel free, any of you have any questions, to unmute yourself. Just 5 times, okay? I'm not gonna tell you how long to hold because we're at the end of the class and I don't want you to feel like you need to hold longer than you need to. Okay, however much energy you have, you do 5. Just make sure you're moving carefully between each and every one of them and you can articulate your spine, you can feel the movement. So you don't want to just feel shoulders here, you want to be able to feel your spine. Take your time. Because it's exploration and not going to be super strict about alignment and stuff like that. Okay, you just want to feel the movement. Because we have done everything, okay, more than enough for today at least. All right. And then once you're done, you are going to hold a chest to wall, 1 minute. My screen is flickering, so I can't see a lot of you. Okay, good. Once you're done, all right, just 1 chest to wall. Okay, if you're not doing a chest to wall, you can hold a hollow position. If you can't see, oops, I will scoot back. Just hold a long hollow. Okay, 30 seconds. All right. So it's the last one. I will switch on my timer. Everyone will go up. Last one of the day is just a counter stretch. Timer for 30 seconds. Everyone up. Those who are going up on the wall, low boat people, hold it, hollow dish, and we start. Make sure you scoop that tailbone, draw the ribs in. This is a counter stretch. We did more extension than flexion. So I need you to counter with a bit of core work. Those who are on the wall, push, elevate shoulders to the ears. Last 5 seconds, go. 3, 2, 1. Good, and calm down. All right, not too bad today. Anyone who has any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask me. If not, we're done for the day. Thank you. I can't unmute all of you, so.
Thank you.
Thank you.